significant diplomatic development. US President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky met privately in Rome just ahead of the funeral of Pope Francis. The brief encounter, confirmed by both White House and Ukrainian officials, mark the first in-person meeting between the two leaders since their contentious Oval Office discussion in February. In fact, President Trump said that both sides are close to a deal. He said, "Will end senseless war." Zelensky has called it a good meeting and said it was a meeting that has the potential to become historic. He also said that he hoped for results for everything covered and a full and unconditional ceasefire. I'm joined by my colleague Mohammad Ghazali for more on this phone line. Ghazali, what more do we know about this meeting that happened in Rome between Trump and Zelensky?
See, this is part of a series of meetings which are going on between US, which is mediating between Russia and Ukraine. Just a couple of days ago, we had a meeting between Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, and Steve Witkoff, the chief negotiator from the US side, who is brokering between US and Ukraine and Russia. So today, a White House spokesperson said that that the two leaders met privately and had a very productive discussion. The meeting lasted for about 15 minutes, and then you saw the statement from Mr. Zelensky that how this could become historic if what all was discussed during the meeting can become reality, or if it can be implemented for both sides. But there is a bigger challenge for Mr. Trump, because during his campaign, he kept boasting about that he is the person who can stop this war, who can bring both the parties to the table. Half of that has been achieved because both the parties are negotiating with the intervention of the United States. But it's still, I think there is a lot to go before a formal ceasefire is achieved by both sides, because last time a truce was there between Russia and Ukraine, which was brokered by US, but yet again, both sides kept accusing each other that they have been targeting the energy infrastructure in both the regions. So we'll have to see, because Mr. Trump keeps claiming that perhaps the ceasefire and peace in Europe is very close, and this meeting is perhaps on a precursor to that big moment.
Right, Ghazali, and the fact that both the leaders met and these pictures coming out of Rome during Pope Francis's funeral perhaps also means that they wanted to give a message to the world, isn't it?
Yeah, certainly. And you saw that just yesterday, Mr. Trump had posted on his social account that how he wants now Vladimir Putin to stop attacking Ukraine. So on one hand, he claims that he has some sort of leverage over Mr. Putin, but Russia, it seems, continues with its attack on Ukraine, and Ukraine is also intensifying its attack on the Russian territory. So both sides will have to stop back, will have to hold themselves back, is what the US is expecting. And perhaps this is one of the meetings which we have seen after a very long time between Mr. Trump and Zelensky, since he had that verbal spat there in White House when he met Mr. Trump after he has assumed the power of the President of the United States. So a meeting after a very long time, but it certainly signals that something is in the offing, and both sides are looking very hopeful and optimistic that a series of talks will certainly lead to a ceasefire and peace in the region.